Mental health, more than an issue. Today, tomorrow, and the future present will not be the same thing. I have a question to say. Is that why you rely, or better yet, depend on your past? Most things in life is breaking down what transpired to linger in your head. Take the time to think about what the doctor asked. Please take the time to relive, or better yet, remember a period in time that could help you release the pain. Do you think you are a stranger? Would a prescription help with what could help release the problem? I do believe in walking down the straight path to make you see when it was that time you went crooked, that then you disturb the peace. You react when something triggers to the world you once knew, and things were happening back in the day. Even today, if you decided to meditate to clear the mind, it still helps a little. And then here comes what one person who could help you dry your eyes, but the purpose of not being afraid, letting go of everything. Don't be unhappy to hold on to your pride. Release is well worth the purpose of letting new things happen. I can relate to people on some certain things, and then again, there is a level of concentration I could not see. But letting you know that belief and fearing of God is a source they don't want to trigger unless it is brought into the treatment, but only by then. Example: delusional grandiose disorder, also known as delusions of grandeur, is a type of delusion that involves having an inflated sense of self-worth, power, knowledge, and identity. People with this disorder might have inaccurate beliefs that they have special powers, wealth, a mission, or a unique identity. These delusions can be highly meaningful and may even provide a sense of purpose. If you can see some of these examples of this, you would be like, what in the world was I coming into them for? To doubt your belief of being an overachiever, the goals you had set, or even the thought of becoming an attorney, doctor, scientist, engineer, biochemist. Because when you go into the fields such as these, this is a borderline grandiose. But in a way, you want to sugarcoat what one person can do with the love and support with God. Certain people encouraging scriptures, words, books, or simply when a person seems to doubt themselves, and a hug helps them to rethink the road that they had went down again. I don't want you to let go. If you believe you can achieve, then you are on the right path. I believe you've heard that in school or somewhere else. Now you get the gist of things. Nowadays, people substitute things and shameful deeds for actions. Back then and still today. And look what it got them: a call to the doctor and wanting more pills. That keys you wanted to pat down the problem instead of dealing with it. I know if it hurts me, then you too have the same question, wondering what was or even the purpose to not letting go. When time lets you deal with your past situations, you will see for yourself that when there is nowhere to go, you can just sit down and all of the feelings of hurt can be released. But when you let go of the pain, fill it with now rewarding things, and soon you will not be interfered with when someone wants to bring up what you did or have been going through. You don't have to be afraid of seeing a fresh start when the only power you need to change is the power of positivity. You are worth chances, love, marriage, children, all the Dios things to help you change into something or someone great. Don't delay the past. Deal with it. Keep consistent. Misery is only there if you enjoy it. Don't let it cloud your judgment. Stay focused, not being forced to sit in a rut, because your life is forever a source of happiness. Accept the Lord's Allah's will. A giving without end is not what you're going into church, reading pamphlets, books, and seeing ministers, the people for purpose. But then they call it a disorder. Oh, yes, buying a lottery ticket. Let's not forget that. I could not be me if I did not mention Sigmund Freud, inventing and developing the technique of psychoanalysis for articulating the psychoanalytic theory of motivation, mental illness, and the structure of subconscious and influence, scientific and popular conception of human nature by posting that normal and abnormal thoughts or even his interpretation of dreams. We all dream, and most dreams you see do come to pass, and some could be put on hold. Some could also be just a lovely thought, a memory, and sometimes yet a warning. This is a definition in Oxford of positing. Assume as a fact, put forward as a basis of an argument. Here's an example. The Confucian view posts a perfectible human nature. Similar, postulate, put forward, advance, submit, assert, and etc. So on. Number 2, put in position, place. The professor posits Cohen in his second category of poets. Who else can see what was and is called the word of life? Because if you are like me, then life be lifin'. Yes, tough is a part of it, and also that right foundation that is able to help you to get a clean start all over again. You will have big up and some letdowns. You are able to do it and slowly stop at one time. Take the time to put forward the effects and assert yourself in the right place designed for you. Because it is also the key that makes you get big dreams. What others did back then does not work for you, because evolution has proven characteristics and genealogy, geographics do not match. Now that the truth has come to light, sit and truly, honestly Talk to your doctor about everything you thought or even were thinking through, because the first step is on you. Bless you, stay strong, and most of all, stay forward.